Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 Super ULM. We're in a pretty ginormous war that we're crushing, and is otherwise irrelevant. France is mostly concerning itself with Castile, which I suppose is totally fine. We've entered basically carpet siege mode here with Austria, although we're not literally doing it, which means I really should, because then they won't be able to build more troops. Herp-a-derp. Get some of that going on. Can I detach anything there? No. There we are. Because they might still have money, they might still have manpower. I haven't checked the stats in a while. And, yeah, okay. We can't really detach there, which is fine. Do that. I don't think that'll be enough to start a siege there, but we'll put in a token effort. Treviso. So, yeah, Austria does still have a bit of an army. Looks like... Nope, that's not that. It'd be nice if that got squished. But we're doing okay so far. Okay, so we're going to hopefully siege out another province here in Savoy and then actually take the province of Savoy. We're going to be pretty greedy, I think. High tax base. It will be, of course, expensive to core, but that's going to be fine. It's going to be totally fine. And then we might have to do some culture conversion. I don't know how much Lombard we're going to have. Is this all Lombard? It is. Actually, we might be able to get Lombard culture as an accepted culture, especially given the tax base of some of these provinces, because we're going to annex these guys, right? Diplo-annex our vassal at some point soon, after the war. We're going to give them Pisa and Siena, which are their old cores as well, which is all very good. And that siege is progressing, which is nice. I guess we'll put a dude over here, or a couple of dudes. Okay, fair enough. And that means we'll have every Austrian piece of territory, we'll have someone standing on it. You're going to attack me in the mountains there. You know, we're going to have reinforcements that are going to help. Just going to break the news to you. That's what's going to happen. You come in with lower base morale. Oh, those are not troops that can actually help. You're attacking me in the mountains with a river crossing. Neither one of us have a leader. I think we're going to be okay. Steiermark is done. Let me go and help out over here. Mostly just to actually be able to siege there. There, we did get our reinforcements. Lovely. We won that battle as well. Excellent. I'm going to leave you in here. You've got the siege bonus as well, actually. We should really have the siege leader sieging the Austrian stuff. It doesn't really matter, actually. Sorry, where were we being attacked? I missed it. No, maybe it ended already. Could be. Let me detach that and actually send my siege leader back to Cuneo. The sooner we finish the Savoy stuff and start coring it, the better, because I suspect we're going to take enough land in this to potentially be over 100% overextended. So yeah, my goal is to finish coring Savoy before we peace out for any more land. Decline. We're already at 0. It'll be even better when we get the siege leader in there. I don't think the extra cannons will make a difference, but... There we go. 14% is what it considers itself. 3 walls broken, which is good. And yeah, we'll have that much better luck on rolls. You need what? Get a 14 or higher on a roll to get more breach? Yes. And with the siege leader, it becomes that much more likely that we get that. Dun 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. And the time modifier. That'll happen pretty soon. Okay. So as soon as Cuneo goes, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to peace out for the province of Savoy. Start coring it immediately. And we don't have the war goal yet, which means I believe less likelihood of the ticking war exhaustion. We do have a lot of Diplo points. We can burn that away for a while. Don't have to do any of that right now. Inflation is fine. It is going up, probably because we control a gold mine. Yep, look at this. We're getting 7.31 per month just because we occupy Tyrol. We no longer have a royal marriage with Austria. Well, I don't think we're going to be getting one of those back. Austria is still the emperor. Well, they're going to take a pretty big hit here. And we are rival to them, and we're going to do some real damage to them. Not to mention the Papal States as well. Although 2 of these provinces are going to go to Tuscany as opposed to me, so I don't know what that's going to do for our power projection. I don't know if that's going to count as much power projection as we would like, which is too bad. But we are going to take some serious land. Well, some land from Austria. Oh, where'd you pop from? Not that much, because we didn't actually name them as a co-belligerent in the war. We're actually going to finish the siege of Nice first, even though it's coastal? How did that happen? Fort level's the same. This one's coastal. Oh, I guess France was helping us blockade there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm actually really stunned. I guess we just had some better rolls there, or we potentially had some really bad rolls in Cuneo, as opposed to... and good rolls in Nice. I think we needed the pair, actually. I'm going to go and move these guys in Lienz in case... Oh, this is not even my dudes. Oh, this is the other war. Pooh. So we're not going to actually get the occupation of that province. Not that that's the end of the world, though. I guess, tell you what, we'll move you down there. Or I could have done it differently. You go there. You go to Pisa, which is our actual war goal. Won the siege of Nice. Isn't that nice? Sue for peace. And yeah, we could get some more, but I really need to get Savoy as quickly as possible. Can we get you to also break your relationship with France? No. All right, so we'll get a few bucks. There, all your money. Good enough. So you're negotiating for you. You'll give me Savoy. This will give me a bunch of aggressive expansion. 48% overextension. It is a base tax 12 province. It is very expensive. It's going to be very expensive to core. It's going to take 27 months, which is not a small amount of time. So we're going to have to hold on to the war long enough for that core to finish. Which is a bit painful. Do I need to worry about rebels? I'm not sure that I do. Still, I actually just might not want to go into foreign territory and rush things too much. We've got someone moving to Pisa. It's important for us to get that. That is going to be the war goal. Oh, thank you very much for canceling that. That's really good. I don't know. I guess we do want to go and, like, siege them out. Well, we'll have to see how it goes. Is there anyone else I could separate peace out for something? I might be able to separate peace out Castile and get a few bucks. Are they? No. They're not. It would be nice to humiliate them. We could also humiliate Austria and get tons of power projection. But I think it would be much, much better just to actually just take some of their stuff. I can flip quite a lot of this over to Tuscany as well. Right? Tuscany doesn't have a claim on this or anything, but they're adjacent. They'll take it, and then they'll work on coring it. Although, I'm probably going to want to start annexing them as soon as the war is over, which means they may not get a chance to core it, and I'll just have to core it. And so I think if I'm going to take Romagna, I'll probably just take it myself. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. Parma. Nope, not select army. No, same thing. Baden, that doesn't really count. They do. Austria has put together a bit of an army again. Oh, Sundgau is part of their territory. Right. Although I like having them having a little bit of isolated territory far, far away that they can't really work with very well. Brittany, what are you doing? You're at war with Provence and Utrecht. All right. Have fun. Brittany's impressive. They've got, like, land over here. They're getting stuff done. Castile's doing quite a bit of overseas expansion. Castile is, like, maybe one of the more normal nations on this map, as is. I mean, there's still the independence Aragon. Because Great Britain is formed early. Still is the overlord of Sweden, which is very, very scary. France never really developed. The Ottomans are monstrous, which is a little scary. Hansa? Sure. There you go. Be my guest, buddy. I'm friendly. You see that? Remember that next time you consider joining a coalition. We got a full siege of all this territory. And they've got a bit of an army left, so I'm going to keep my troops over here rather than, say, going to Sundgau or anything like that. Napoli? Hey, isn't that where pizza's from? I like Napoli. They got a bit of an army buzzing around. I don't think they'll go there. That siege is going fast. I think they're just going to try to de-siege Ancona or something. Siege of Parma is over. And yeah, that is what they're thinking about. Let's go and stand over there. Actually, hold on. Scratch that. Come down here. We might have to go and beat these guys up. These sieges are a little easier to overthrow here. They do have the blockade. Although, not a full blockade, despite all the ships here. Because there is a lot of coastal territory. I will give them that. I was going to say, if I stay buzzing around here, we might be able to just beat these guys up if they're risking or threatening to overthrow my occupation. But I don't think that's really going to be a problem. Bit of a battle. Middle of my territory. Venice, Hungary. Like, look at all the people involved. I'm not involved in this war at all. Okay, France is requesting... Oh, the Dutch War of Independence! I actually would love an independent Netherlands here, but I'm obviously not going to deny this at all. It would be crazy. Netherlands shouldn't have any allies or anything. Oh, they do actually right away. Aragon and Portugal. Interesting. Well, I will accept, obviously. Netherlands declare independence, years of subjugation, yada, yada, yada. No countries the Low Countries have broken off. This is an event that can happen. Anywhere that's got like a certain geography can join it. Some of these countries might be having a little bit of pressure about that. I don't know about like the one province minor Zealand over here and how that might work, but we'll see. Good. Okay. France wants independence, or Netherlands wants independence from France. Won the siege over here. Very good. Let's move down here and get ready to take out that army at some point, which is going to be fine. So let's start thinking about Austria. So our overextension right now is at 48%. So we can't take that much just because of the war score cost. If we were to take those two, I'd be a 72 points and 40% overextension, which is less than 100. And actually, that's quite fine. I mean, they're not willing to take it yet. But there's really going to be a limit to how much territory we can actually take, which means we don't have to worry about the fact that we haven't finished sieging Savoyen now, got renamed. Which means we'll actually get the opportunity of piecing out Austria before this coring finishes. That is interesting. Okay, it was counting things because Austria was participating. Austria's got a bit of an army put together at this point. I'm wondering where they might decide to go with it. Let's detach a siege. Come through here, go there. Detach a siege, come through. Actually, go to the war goal. We'll be ready to deal with neither Protestant nor Catholics. We had this event earlier. Who is this with? Brandenburg. This is the same thing. This is the Reformed. Let's make friends with the Reformed people. Well, let's reach out to them. It's been working out very well for us. They're more than happy to support us in this war. It's wonderful. Really good. How's our actual war exhaustion is non-existent. Inflation is going up. My fortress in Tyrol is being fought. But that's fine. They're not actually coming to cancel that, which is okay. I'm maybe a little overextended here. I'm going to have to be careful. If they decide to clear up my troops in Nans, it would be kind of annoying. They're not going to besiege that, which is going to be okay. They would be attacking me in the mountains, but pulling reinforcements would be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Tell you what, let me detach some extra dudes here and just move them to Steinmark so we can reinforce in a few different directions. They're going over there. Oh, they're going to try to fight. Interesting. Very interesting. That's my siege guy. Let's go and help out over there. I think we might actually be okay. Then it's very far away unless I want to do the force movement. No, you know what? Let's stay here. We'll just keep our superior siege. We'll finish a little bit of this out. Oh, Austria might lose. They do have -1, which is nice. Won the siege of Pisa. That's our war goal. So it flips our war score quite quickly. Again, we have to be a little bit on guard for the call for peace, but we can put up with it for a little while. And I don't know how much we're going to be grabbing from the Papal States directly. Okay, let's smash that. That's starting to make some real progression, which I'm unhappy with. Ooh. Reform neighbors reject our charity, but they were so good last time. We just lost 15 prestige. Pooh. Alright. We're good here. This is my siege guy. But I think what we're going to mostly do is move into Lienz over here and then sort of sweep around, try to clear some stuff. Looks like... Oh, no, they won that battle. Okay, they're going to reinforce there. So we'll have to buzz around here. Again, I don't need to siege out Sundgau. We should be plenty fine on war score to grab at least Tyrol and hopefully one other province. Salzburg would be nice. It is a very high tax base, which means it's going to be extremely expensive to move over there. In terms of war score. Plus, it might put us over 100% overextension. We're going to have to monitor that very, very, very carefully. You can go in. You don't have the morale, which would be nice. But if you reinforce, then we're fighting an offensive battle in the mountains, which is not ideal. Well, we're going to finish more of these sieges out. Actually, you know what I should do? Split. I'm going to grab my siege leader. We're going to move to Vienna itself. And take your capital. See how that feels. Won the siege of Napoli. Good. Let's get a little closer. Tyrol's under attack. Yada yada. But they're mostly moving away. Won the siege of Gars. Very good. Let's go down here as well. Just to minimize how much attrition we're getting in foreign territory. Alright. Apparently we're losing the war against Netherlands. It's probably they got a little bit of tech and war score. And France is busy. Most of their troops are in Castile right now. Kicking butt over there. What I could do is try to separate piece out Castile at this point. And Just bring France's troops home. But I don't know if there's any real reason to do that. What would I get out of them? War reparations? No, not even that. Alright, we'll get back to you. War reparations would be good. I'm sure Castile makes a lot of money. So it'd be very nice to have. Alright. Good. More sieges going on down here. I've completed. 56% there. 21% here. Go siege leader. Very good. Luckily, we're not quite at the stage of the game where they've got like level 5 forts or anything like that, which could be very, very poor. Someone's going to attack over here. Please don't suicide in Treviso. There are hills, though. If we'd gotten there first, it'd be not too bad. Oh, wait. Well, Brandenburg wants to attack them. That's actually quite peachy keen. There you go. Good. Excellent. We're good there. Won the siege of Vienna. Very nice. Okay. Austria, what do we have against you? 86%. You can take these two. 97%. That'd be 64% overextended, which would be over 100% right now, which would be bad. How's my siege progress over here? I guess for now, we'll just keep waiting. It's not like they can separate peace out. I'm the war leader here. So, we'll do what we can. All right, let's take these guys. That's quite a bit of an army on the other side. Although, I think a lot of it is people who are involved in a war that's not mine. So maybe we'll go for 100% siege of Austria, and then take Tyrol and Salzburg after Savoy gets cored. Won that siege as well. Very good. I'll cancel the war taxes. It's not like we're broke or anything like that. Ooh, okay. We can centralize more of our tax base in Ulm, and it is often nice to centralize your tax base because of reasons, but I don't like the extra local autonomy. Or we can take this. It does suck to have 20 years of a morale hit. 20 years of morale hit. You know what? We can't do that. We're going to take this one. Does suck to get a little extra local autonomy over here. How's our unrest level? Oh, it's... there's that recent uprising, so no. I was going to say we can drop the autonomy, but let's not do that. So basically, we're moving all our troops out of this area to over there. I think we're closing in on an actual 100% siege here. Okay, you guys go there. Do you have the siege leader? No. Where's my siege leader? Oh, he's almost in friendly territory. You wait a sec. Until our siege leader's in friendly territory. Although I guess what I could do, derp, I forgot you can unassign. Oh, it's in occupied territory anyway, so it's fine. Put the siege leader here. Plop you down there. Split you in half. They might siege it out, but just in case they decide to leave, I'm going to leave an army in there so I can take over the siege at some point in the future. Because, yeah, right now it's Alsace, but we'll see what we can do. I don't actually mind if Alsace decides to get bigger. It's not a problem at all. We're getting attrition. Oh, because there's another army kicking around, so we'll just split up, spread out. Do that. Almost got our full siege down here. We are going to flip... hang on. I can't remember. There's some weird thing, isn't there? If I sue for peace with the Papal States... Can I tell you to return... Not to Aragon. Tuscany. Okay, it doesn't matter who occupies it. Alright, so I'm not going to flip this occupation anyway. This costs that, whereas weirdly enough, if I tell you to cede this, it doesn't cost me any Diplo points. Well, that would cede to there. If I want to cede this one, still doesn't cost me any Diplo points. Does it take more war score, or is it literally exactly the same? A little different, little things. I don't know. Oh, if I recall correctly, now it might not matter for Tuscany. I think the return cores gives you a more of an opinion boost than the other one. Yeah, I don't think it matters one way or another. It's weird that return cores cost you Diplo points, whereas because there's a core, just seeding doesn't. Alright, tell you what, let me change the occupation here, Tuscany. That'll be okay. Then it'll open up some options. And again, if I'm worried about overextension, I can just flip more of these things to Tuscany and then not annex them right away. Wait until they've gone and cored this stuff before I annex them. That's definitely a thing I can do. There we go. They've left, so now I have control over that siege. How much money? And how are we doing? Next election is in a year. Do I want to keep this guy around? Ideally, yes. I'll take the stability hit. It's fine. And you know what? I am actually going to go... Ooh, we want a core thing. Let's say boost this before I become any more overextended. No, alright, we'll deal with it as is. It's going to be fine. It'd be really nice if we could do this, because if I can grab those two provinces, they're just so hugely valuable. I mean, points are going up, and that's with after spending over 200 over there. I did, of course, increase my admin tech level right before the war, but we're getting points so fast that it's going to be okay. And yeah, we're really not going to be able to take much territory here at all. Just in terms of reducing border gore, it would be nice to flip Romagna over here. Although Lombard is the actual culture of Tuscany. So giving them Parma makes more sense. So we'll see. We might do both. They will have to core both, which is kind of a pain. And then I'll have to wait until they're done coring that before I go and actually diplo-annex them. Which is a little annoying, but, you know. On the grand scheme of things, things are awesome. We got lots of money. We have no manpower, of course. That's okay. I could go and get an even better admin leader. Just get some more points so we can, you know, justify, I don't know, increasing stability or yada, yada, yada. But yours is mine. New ULM gets a firm hand. Income from vassals, 25%. Subject force limit contribution, 25%. Oh, cool. Okay. Doesn't really matter that much. Just because Tuscany's not going to be my vassal for very long, and Brabant is just a one province. If we had gone and annexed these guys, I think we'd have some really annoying Netherlands effects going on right now. Okay, listen. Castile. Why don't you give me war reparations? Also, do you have any treaties that would be annoying? Yeah. Break off your treaty with Austria. Even the Papal States doesn't bother me that much. But Austria could lead to something particularly bad. Could we get both? No. Can I get a few bucks? Alright. We're going to peace out Castile. That'll free up the French troops. Give me 10% of your income. Annul your treaties with Austria. Give me a few extra bucks right up way. And give me a little bit of prestige. I'm totally okay with that. Bam. There we go. France, go deal with your Netherlands issue. On the other hand, like, the weaker France gets and not have them run away with the game is good. But we'll see what we can do. Alright. I have some free diplomats. Venice entered military alliance with Austria. They could jump in this war. In fact, I would be fine if they got asked to join this war. I would very much like a new peace timer with Venice that's not part of the coalition. Even though I do want to take some more Venetian territory at some point. Wow. Oh, yeah. So many people are going to jump in the coalition as soon as we do this peace, but I don't know what they're ever going to do. With a destroyed Austria like this, with no manpower, no army, France is still going to love me and be a good ally. I've got plenty of good allies going all over the place. We're going to be perfectly peachy keen and fine. How are we doing over here? We are indeed going to finish this core, which is great. What's any rebellion ticking away over there? Not really. I could stand some dudes over here, but there's no reason to do that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to let that go, and we're going to see about grabbing these two. I like it. Let's kick up the speed. And you know what? We're going to put a cut in here. Next episode, almost certainly, we're going to have finished that core in Savoyan. We'll peace out with Austria, taking probably these two provinces over here. Tyrol for the gold. Salzburg, just because it's a very valuable province. And it, you know, will weaken them. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter whether we grab a 5 base tax province a 10 base tax province or 2 5s. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but it's better for buildings because then you only have to build a building in one place and you get more bonus out of it. And then we'll go and increase the size of Tuscany, I think. We may grab some parts of the Papal States for ourselves. Like, I could give Parma to Tuscany and then take Romagna for myself. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how overextended we are. But we're going to be as greedy as we possibly can. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time.